I just want to prepare something. I just learned it somewhere. It's PACORA. It's Indians love eating that. They do cook it. So right now I'm starting. So I have a lot of things that I'm going to mix. Firstly, I do have potatoes, so I just mashed them, and then also one onion. I'm not going to make too much because I don't need them more. Secondly, I'm going to add 2 eggs. I do have my eggs here. After that, and it's very small, I'm going to add paprika, and this is spice, they call it mother-in-law, and then this one is lemon and spicy. So, and then this one is cinnamon. I'm just going to use a pinch. So let me start now. I have to cut. Now I have to cut my onion and the potatoes. All those things, and then I'm going to use also flour to make it. So now I'm going to start with the potatoes. So now I did cut my potatoes in large pieces, so that is going to work nice. Now what I have to do is to wash it. Okay, I do have my water here. Okay, after washing, I'm going to use this pot. Okay. And a little water, just to let it boil, so that you'll be able to do what you want to do. The stove is on. Let me place them all on. And then I'm going to add a little salt, like for the taste. Then I have to close it. And then when cooking, so right now what I'm going to do is like I'm going to mix. I just boil a little bit these potatoes, and I cut my onion. I put it there. After that, hey, Drive, how are you? I'm fine. Kolani, how are you? Hajebe. I'm just trying to cook something that I learned somewhere, and then I'm going to add flour. It will be like I know South African they know malwinya, but it's not malwinya because we're going to add potatoes, eggs, and some spices and salt just to make it, and also onion. So right now I'm busy trying to make it. Let's see. Let me start cutting the onion right now so that it will be ready. This is my onion that I'm going to use. That means I have to cut it all. I did cut my onions like singles so that they won't be too big, because if they're too much big, if you eat something when it's too much big, it's not so sweet. So I'm going to make it small so that we'll mix it with the potatoes when they are ready. Right now, I'm waiting for the potatoes now. Just some minutes, it will be done because the stove was already hot. Okay, let's give it 5 minutes. So in those 5 minutes, I'll be sitting here like, I see your greetings, guys. How are you? Okay. Can you show bubbles? Okay, that's what you want to see. Okay, it's fine. I will show you, but not now. Let's wait, and then I will show you. I know you want to see that one. Okay, just wait. Let me check if the potatoes are ready. They have just to boil a little bit, not too much. You can even try this recipe if you want it. Then you will see what I'm trying to do. This one, I also tested it, but it was so sweet when I ate it, and I even tried to do it continuously. Then when they're cooking it, the one who told me they only put onions, potatoes, and some spices and salt. They don't put eggs. But myself, when I did it, I decided to put some eggs and see how is it going to taste. But it was so sweet. That's it. Okay. It seems our pot is about to boil right now. What I have to do right now, I have to start to mix the flour and other things, the eggs and the onions and some spices. While it's waiting for this to be ready. Okay, let me show you how am I going to do it. Hope it's not going to be so bad. Okay, yeah, the things that I'm going to mix from. Here's the pot that I'm going to use. So now let's put it here. Like this. So what I'm going to do now is to put some flour. Here is my flour. And also this flour that I'm using is self-raising. If you don't have self-raising, you can also use the one you have and put some baking soda and baking powder. All those things you can put. Even if you want to put eggs as well, you can, to make it good. So I'm going to add not too much. This is too much now. I'm going to add only 2 spoons of flour. Then at the same time, I have to put the onions, the ones that I did cut. I'm going to put them on this pot. And at the same time, before I put water, I'm going to add some spices right now. If my paprika is finished, I'm going to use paprika just to make it the color right. So the color will be a little bit different. After that, I'm going to put this one. It's called mother-in-law. It's a little bit spicy, and then chili. I'm going to put 2 small because myself, I don't eat chili, so I have to add a little bit. Okay. And then this one is the lemon and spice. This one is lemon and spice. That means I'm going to add a little bit as well, because I don't need it too much. Right now, I'm going to add cinnamon. Cinnamon I'm going to put a little bit as well. I should have also brought and also turmeric, but not too much. I'm just going to put small, not too much. Because myself, I have ulcers, so if I eat spicy food like chilies, I get sick. At the same time, I'm going to add some salt. Like a little bit salt for the tasting. Right now, I will put all these things. I have to mix it a little bit yet. It's just onion and those things. Right now I'm going to put the eggs. Eggs I only put 2 because I don't want them to be too much. I need the taste for this food. I'll put my 2 eggs here. Alright, I did put my eggs in now. I need to mix it. Let me mix it. The way you mix it when you are cooking the fat cakes. But right now, these are not the fat cakes. I'm doing something different, but nearly the same. So I need to put water. I have a little water. Let me fix some. Okay, I brought some water here. That means I'm going to put a little bit, not too much. While this I'm waiting for the potatoes to be ready. Right now this one is nearly ready. What we're going to do is to close it for a little bit, for it to settle while we're waiting for the potatoes. And then it seems like my flour is not that enough. Let me add a little bit, so that it won't be too much water. Guys, you can try this recipe and find and see if you not like it yourself. Right now I mix it like this, and then I have to close the pot and then wait for the potatoes. It seems the potatoes, they are ready for us to continue the cooking. The potatoes are ready right now. So our potatoes, they did boil the way I wanted it to boil, just a little bit, not too much, because we're going to fry these things. So right now what I'm going to do is to check the potatoes if they are really okay. Our potatoes, they only need 2 minutes more to boil a little bit. You know, copying the recipes is not an issue. An issue is how to do it, if you are able to make it better. Alright, actually, but you know, we won't be so perfect, but you try to be better. Anyway, okay, I was trying to read the messages and see. Okay, no problem, it's fine. Okay, right now, just 2 minutes, it should be ready. Then we'll start it. So that means what I have to do right now is to put the oil so that it will be hot. I like to use Sunstar. That's the oil that I love. Right now, I'm going to use this pot to cook it. So I have to add more oil so that I'll not burn it. Right now, let me close these ones and put it there. That means our potatoes, they will be okay right now. Yes, the potatoes are fine right now. I'm going to remove them from the water and then start using it. So right now, let me give it just a minute again, so that the oil will be so ready right now, because I want it to be very hot. When it's very hot, it's easy to cook it. The way we cook magwinya or fat cakes, that's how I'm going to do it right now. But these two things are so different, and this one is tasty, nice. You can try it yourself. That 1 minute is okay right now. It's boiling. Right now I have to exchange the stuff because I want this one where I can do it boiling. Now I'm about to remove the water from the pot. potatoes. So I'm going to add it in the mixture that has started. Right. While we're waiting for the oil to be ready, so I leave this plate. That's the one I'm going to use. It seems the oil is getting ready. Let me mix it again. Right now I will put the potatoes. So that means it's onions, spices, some eggs, and potatoes. Just wait and see how this thing it will come out. Okay, so when you're eating it, it will be like pieces of potatoes and onions inside, and it will be spicy. So the thing is ready right now. So we're now waiting for the oil to be ready. Let's me close it a little bit. While I'm waiting for the oil to be ready, I want it to be very hot so that I don't make mistakes. Because you always know that when I'm cooking the fat cakes, the oil must be very hot. When it is very hot, you can cook it nice. So when I stop right now, I just put it at 6. So when the oil is very hot, I'm going to reduce it to 4. So that it won't be too much hot, because when it's too much hot again, it will just burn outside, but inside they won't be okay. So right now, I'm waiting for the oil. It's our oil. We're waiting for it to be ready. What else should I add? I think that one is okay. That's how I cook it myself. But I also brought something aside to test with it. I never ate it with acha. So right now, when I'm done, or just made 2, I'm going to try to test it with the acha. No one knows, they may be okay. Because everything that you eat acha, that thing, it will be so perfect. Right now, my oil is about to be okay, so that we can continue with the cooking. So that means when I'm cooking, I'll rather be position this side and then do the cooking, and then I'll have another plate so that when the one is ready, I'll move it to another plate. So okay, let me prepare the second one. Also now I have the water here to wash it. Just make 1 spoon to use it to remove them from the pot. Okay, I'm so sorry my video is not showing well because I'm using a phone. I don't have a PC. So I'm so sorry for that. I apologize in advance. But what we need is to do what you want to do. And just get the results. Because we need the results here to be so perfect. Okay, and prepare this plate to be ready. Then I'll put it on it. And this one. It seems the oil now is ready. Right now what I'm going to do is to take it. Here's the mixture that I did. It's like serving potatoes, the flour, the spices, and the onions inside. So let's start the cooking now. So right now I'm just selecting them well, the potatoes and the onions to make it. And remember, when you're making it, you don't have to make it them too big. They must be small so that they will be ready and you don't do mistakes. If you make them too much big, that means some of them, they'll be too much big, even to eat, they won't be so nice. So, let me shoot. in the shape, they will be so shapeless. Please wait and see the results of what you are doing. So this one is not fat cakes, but they call it in Indians, they call it PACORA. That's what I'm doing. Okay, let's wait and see. As you can see, this one is ready. I just removed it. I put in a plate. I have a plate on the side that I'm using to put it. As you can see, this one is so shapeless because of the potatoes. So right now I removed the first round. I'm going to put the second one. Let me make it like this. Remember not to make too much big pieces. They need to be small. That's not too much as well. Even the flour, you don't have to put too much. Just put it small, not too much. Just make sure your mixture is okay. When you are trying to cook it, that means everything will be ready. So now, my pot is small, I can just add only 4 pieces. So when you put it like this, just let them be at least golden brown. You know, when you see something nice with your eyes, even eating it will be so sweet. Right now, checking my pot. You see the crepes I'm cooking here. Because the shapes, they will be like for crepes. So if you put too much flour, yes, they won't be like crepes. But my stuff, I like it like everything must be equal. Not too much flour, not too much potatoes, not too much salt. Even the eggs, not too much. Everything must be on the same level so that you can feel the taste of what you are eating. Right now, as we are checking on these ones, so the first one I put already is done and it's golden brown. And the second one as well, it's ready and golden brown. That means I have to add some. Remember to leave the pot here, and it's not even half of the pot. Okay. Here is what we are doing. Guys, you can try it. What we are cooking here, it's like a mixed mash of fat cakes, but it's like the mixture is potatoes, onions, spices, salt, and the flour and some eggs. And they call it PACORA, not fat cakes. It's different. So now checking my pot. Guys, whoever is around, you can come and join me to eat them. That means now it's late already. I will taste some, but tomorrow I'll also give my neighbors for them to taste it. Let's continue with our cooking. Guys, I love cooking. Not always, but I love to try something when I search somewhere. Even on the internet, I do try lots of things to cook them. But at the end of the day, I do make it perfect. Because myself, I love food. Without food, I won't survive. I only survive for food. So if the food is finished in this world, that means myself I'm dead. Right now, is was to continue to cook. Okay. Give me another one here. Then this one as well. Now we left those two. The second one I put. I need to add more. Remember, when you are cooking, make sure your stove is okay and your oil is also hot, so that it will be golden brown, so appetizing to eat them. So right now, I'm going to remove other ones, because I will always keep it low, a little bit longer, because I love the color golden brown, the way it is like this. When it's golden brown, I like it like that. So, they're out here. Okay, I'm going to put some. Right now we're waiting for our last round. When we are cooking our PACORA, the mixture is flour, potatoes, eggs, spices and salt and onion. You just have to cut it to make it round so that you put it like that in the pot. What we're going to come out with is PACORA. So that means we're using our last round and taste it. Or just a few minutes, our last round will be done. Okay, right now, I'm going to give it just a few minutes for it to be ready to wash my hands now, because I want to be ready to serve it. So it seems like when I'm done with my cooking, I like to clean the stove at the same time. Even though it should be hot, at least to make it better. Right now, we're going to take out the last rounds. If they are now golden brown, let's take it out. Only left these two. The one which is left now, the only 3 stubborn ones, but soon they will be ready. Okay, let's wash my hands. Hands are clean now, ready to eat. Okay, we're almost done now. Now, who wants to join me to taste it? Who wants to join me to eat? I'm waiting for you guys to tell me if you want to join me, and then you can join me to taste and eat it. And then at the same time, we're going to use something else to French, just make it a little bit spicier. So we are done cooking. So my recipe is like flour, potatoes, eggs, and also some spices and salt. Then I mix them and also an onion just to cook it. Everything is ready right now. Let's make the last ones. The last ones. Here and there. Then we remove the pot. Because it's too hot now, and then I have to close it so that when I think this lid is not for that one. Okay. Why? I'm gonna switch off the stove. Our stove is off right now. Guys, this is the thing that I was preparing. It's called PACORA. I just learned it from someone, the Indian guy. A friend of my sister is the one who told me how to cook it. So he gave me the recipe and I tried it. So right now, here are they are ready and still hot. Let me take this one, like this one. It's just good. You can try it yourself, and then you will like it, I know. I wanted to eat something like but the problem, the one I just bought, this one, is having like a chili. Myself, I don't eat chili. Thank you guys for watching. Try this recipe and you know. If you just try it, just tell me how you're going to feel about it. So tasty, see the way it is. Like someone is eating crabs, but they are not the same thing. It's so sweet. Thank you guys for watching. See you on my next live. Tomorrow I'll come up with something different to cook. Bye.